Alright, welcome to my video series. This series is going to cover how to build a solar panel. I'm going to focus on ways to keep the cost down as well as keep the quality of the panel up so that you can have a panel that will last for a long time and produce electricity. This right here that I'm showing you is a solar cell. This is the basic unit of a solar panel. First of all, these solar cells are pretty cheap. You can get them off eBay for about 30 cents a watt if you buy them in bulk. They're great and all, but they're kind of flimsy, and they're kind of useless how they are right now. You got to actually put them into a panel, connect a bunch together, seal them up and protect them so that they can last a long time. Now first of all, a lot of people get confused. They think that these two wires here are the negative and positive. If you hook up to those two, you're not going to get any power. They're actually both negatives, and the positive is on the other side. Those little dots there, you need to solder on to the next cell in order to get the negative to the positive of the next cell. And you basically just run these in a series till you get up the voltage you need. One of these by themselves is about half a volt, so you need to run a bunch to get enough of them. The first thing you need to figure out how you're going to do is how you're going to encapsulate them. Basically, encapsulating them is sealing them off so they're protected from moisture, from weather, protected from getting broken and whatnot. One way of doing that is soldering these all together, getting your panel all done, laying them down on a sheet of glass, pouring an epoxy resin over top of them. The resin will go underneath and around the entire cell, seal it all off and protect it. It's a great way. Last a long time, but the problem is it's expensive, and so we're going to look into some other ways. Some people will just take some silicone and seal around the edges of that, and that's okay. The trouble is you still have air in there, and that air can have moisture in it, and that moisture can condense when the cells get cold, and you can get water on your cells, which is bad. Also, one thing is ideal is if you can seal the entire thing to the glass and have no air in between there. For one, to keep the water and moisture out. For two, to help the heat transfer. These cells get very hot and they get less efficient the hotter they get. If you have that totally sealed off, the cells will cool down and stay cooler and more efficient. Another thing is actually if you have air in between there, it affects the light and you don't get as much light. Here, let me show you a panel I did, which I didn't do a very good job on. You can see there's lots of air gaps in that panel. And as you can see, where there's air, you can't see the cells very well. Where it's done good, you can see the cells pretty good. That air gap just creates a barrier that can reflect the light and not let as much light hit your solar cells and not create as much power. So it's best if you can get it totally sealed off. It's something we got to weigh the pros and cons to see if it's worth the money to get it sealed all the way off. One other thing, another way you can do this is you can get a laminate, and you can vacuum out all the air and use a heat gun and seal over the top of that, seal it right to the glass, and totally encapsulate it that way. So those are some of the ways to do that. I'm going to do some more video series actually showing you how to do that, show you some of the expenses, what works, what doesn't. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll do another one soon.